vitamin and mineral premix manufacturer must now be aware that Bureau of Indian Standards (BIS) has put mandatory certification to comply with the applicable Indian standards to them. With the assistance of mindsync expert services, get your BIS certification for vitamin and mineral premix used for manufacturing fortified rice kernels as per IS 17781 in order to avoid any legal penalty. Contact mindsync today.
Hello and welcome to mindsync. I am Swati from mindsync. Mindsync is a professional organization providing compliance, consulting, and advisory services. Export policy of fertilizer have been revised, and items under restricted category moved to free category, subject to prior permission or no objection certificate and compliance of other specified conditions. In this video, mindsync will provide how your business can obtain the export clearance for their fertilizer. The Department of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare, under Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare, regulates the manufacture, import, export, and sale of fertilizer. Government of India has issued the Fertiliser Control Order, FCO, 1985 under the Essential Commodities Act, 1955. Government has declared fertilizer as an essential commodity for meeting the food grain requirements. Fertilizer is a chemical substance containing one or more essential plant nutrients that are currently available in adequate proportions, whether extracted or manufactured, and are intended to be used on soil or crops. Fertilizer are specified in Part A of Schedule 1 of the Fertiliser Control Order. It includes a mixture of fertilizer, special mixture of fertilizer, provisional fertilizer, customized fertilizer, biofertilizer, organic fertilizer, non-edible de-oiled cake fertilizer, as specified in Schedule 3, 4, and 5 respectively, and also include biostimulants specified in Schedule 6. The Directorate General of Foreign Trade (DGFT) hereby specifies the conditions and procedures to be followed by the manufacturer and exporter for obtaining permission or no objection certificate (NOC) of the Department of Fertilizer for export of fertilizer as specified under Chapter 31 of Indian Trade Classification based on Harmonized System of Coding (ITC) HS Classification of Export and Import Items 2018. In terms of revised export policy notified on the 7th of January 2019. Exporter of fertilizer should know HS code of their export product. Prospective exporter shall submit their application to the Department of Fertilizer. Documentation, other formalities, and the export process for fertilizers are made simpler by an agreement between the countries. Permission or no objection certificate would be granted by the Department of Fertilizer, subject to fulfillment of all the conditions. Certain fertilizer that falls under Chapter 31 of HS Code may be restricted or prohibited to export. DGFT notified on the 7th of January 2019 under Chapter 31 of ITC HS Classification Schedule 2 Export Policy in terms of revised export policy for fertilizer. mindsync is going to provide you the revised list of fertilizer which are now fall under free category of export policy for fertilizer. Some of which are Urea, other Straight Phosphatic Fertilizer, other N.P.K complex fertilizer, other N.P.K complex fertilizer, which do not meet the specified conditions for free exports. All chemical fertilizers fortified with zinc or boron. All these fertilizers are now free to export, subject to laid down conditions. mindsync will help you in getting fertilizer license for your business. Contact mindsync today. Watch more such videos on fertilizer from mindsync. Link given in the description box. Thank you.